Okay. Hello everyone, this is Sonia with Stamping Round the Dining Room Table. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator. If you do not have a demonstrator of your own, I would be happy to be yours. You can go to my webpage, stamparoundthetable.stampinup.net. There you can find out more about me. You can see our products. You can place an order. You could sign up to join my team. You could sign up for a workshop. If there's anything I can help you with, please reach out to me, and I will do my best. Okay. So yesterday on my Stamping Around the Dining Room Table page, I did show this month's Paper Pumpkin Kit, which is tags. Here's the box, and it does coordinate with last month's Paper Pumpkin, okay, which was cards. All right. And for the alternatives today, I decided I am going to use some a few things from last month's. I thought, why not? They can mix and match, and it's just a little different way to do it. Okay, so all right. Before I start with that, however, I'm going to show you. Yesterday on my Stamping Around the Dining Room Table, I made the tags. I kind of started out doing it the way that they suggested, and then I played around a little bit and did change them up. And right now, of course, now I'm not finding, I just had the directions a few minutes ago and I'm not finding it to kind of show you what they did. But anyway, so the Santa, this one, that's pretty much how they did it. This one, and this one actually, and then I did end up doing another one. Now, this paper, like these snowflakes come out of this, and see we have all this left over. So I thought, oh, I wanted some bling. Like this one had the bling on it, okay? This had some bling on it. This didn't have any. And I I really want some bling. So then I thought, well, you got all this left. What do I have? Either a die set or a punch. And I realized the Starlit punch, and I wasn't sure because it was on the fly when I did it, but this is available in our annual catalog. I do not know if once this catalog is finished, if it'll go forward into next year's, but it was that. And I was able to get, I just did actually the tiniest one and this one, or how I punched them out. And so on here, I did two of the bigger ones and one of the little ones. On here, I added 3 of the little ones. And then on this one, I just did, that's really pretty much how they did it. And then here, I just added that because we already had some bling, but I thought, oh, why not? I got another star, why not add it? You could do snowflakes, whatever you want. Now, they did their tags with a bow. And I did show how you can do it with a bow, or you can just do something like this. Okay, it depends on just whatever your preference is. Like this one, then if you wanted, if you put it on a package, you can just put the tape across here. If it's like this and you got to kind of tape, the tag itself down. It's whatever you want, really. So for today, I thought, okay, some alternatives. I want to do some cards. And so I wanted to do an alternate here, I wanted to do kind of an alternate to this on a card front. So I decided, what about if I take some of the white glimmer paper from our red and white glimmer paper, and I just made a tag, and then just some shaded spruce here, and the card itself is Sweet Sorbet. And then I stamped this in Sweet Sorbet, and the circle that they give us already has the green on it, is shaded spruce. And then I used the adhesive back seasonal sequins. I used the white ones on there. And then on the inside, I did put a piece of white, and I just put the Ho 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 and Merry Christmas and that's from this stamp set. I'll just show you. Here's all the stamps that came with this set. Okay, So I use this Merry Christmas and this Ho Ho Ho. All right. Hopefully I did that correctly. Yeah. Okay. So then I got thinking, what do I want to do? And I thought, I want to bring some stuff over from last month, from the December one. And when I went into our box, I realized my sister had she was going to try something where it's like this, but she put some red, like, and just one of the reds, and she just, it looks almost pink really, but it's one of the reds. And she's using the blending brush. She did that. Then she stamped these in gold. These little I can't tell if she, yeah, I think she did do the I think it was a gold embossing powder. And then she cut it in half because she was almost like a door. But then she decided she really didn't like how it turned out, so she just put it aside. She wasn't sure what to do with it. Well, I decided I'm going to use it, but I'm going to put it back together like that. So let me get this so I can put some, I'm going to use a tape runner. They give us, you can if you want, if you did something like this, you can use a tape runner, you could use your liquid glue, you could use some of the glue dots that they gave us. Okay, I'm just going to do this. Just along the edges. Whoop, that was over a little too far. That's all right, it'll be just on. Okay, might do a little like this. Especially because it's cut in the middle there. I'm just not sure if I don't do that, how well it might stick. All right, and so this is a crumb cake card base. All the card bases are A2 cards. So they are, like, oh, 1 second. A little bit of a runny nose today. Okay, this one, see, they're the same size, but this one opens this way, and this one opens this way, or it could be this way. Okay. Now, okay, so that when you do it this way, it's both of them are half of a sheet of cardstock. All right, so let me just bring out. So this one is in half this way. So I usually get so you can get 2 out of 1. So I usually do it by scoring it 4 1/4. That's half of 8 1/2, and then cutting it 5 1/2. So then I have 2 card bases. You just need to fold it. This one is in half this way. So on this one, I score it at 5 1/2 and cut it at 4 1/4. But you end up with the same size card, and that size is called an A2. It's a more common size here in the United States. Some of the other countries have a little different sizes than us, but did I get this? I didn't press it down yet, so I can move it if I need to. Oh, that's going to be good enough. Might be off a little. And then what I did was, I was thinking, what do I want to do? I thought I would like to use this tag on it, but I wanted something a little more. So I cut this, I made it just a little bit bigger, not much. And I used this new trio punch. I think it's called a trio punch. Anyway, this one for this. And I got it. So see, that's rounded like this. It does give you that little extra thing there, but I like it. And then I used, from one that's retired, I used a corner rounder to do the bottom. Right, and so I'm going to put this like that. Okay, so I'm going to, let me just see this one. I'm going to, where's my, so I'm just going to put this on this one. Excuse me. There. And then for this, I wanted to use, I'm going to use, this is some red baker's twine that I've had for a while. And I'm going to make, just like I would with a tag. And this is how I do it. I like to just, I don't necessarily measure. I just kind of fold it in half, and I do it about as long as I think I might like it. This one, I am doing this a little bit longer because I think I am going to make a bow on the end of this. Okay, so just a little longer. And then I go this way. Oop, if I can get it through there. That loop. So fold it in half. Better trim this. It won't get too far. Okay, so I trim it. And then, so fold it in half and put the loop through. And then, I think this one might be called a slip knot. You just pull it through like that. Now, if you want to, you can just do an overhand knot, which is just like this for the end. But I'm going to make this into a bow. So, and this is really, I can tell this is longer really than I needed it to be, but that's okay. It should give me enough room to be able to tie it. So there we go. And then, okay. And I'll wait and I'll trim this in a minute. So this, I'm going to have it just tipped just a little bit. And I'm going to use some dimensionals, maybe. It's around here. Right here I have my small ones, but I wanted here some full-size ones for this. But you could use either. It's not like you can't. One in each corner, hit it off my finger, and one in the middle. And you can take them off like this with your fingers. You can take your pick tool. You can also use the edge of your scissors, which is right here because it's giving me a little bit of a hard time. Okay. Now this is going to go just like that. So it does cover up most of where it was cut there. Then I thought I'm going to bring over from last month. Well, first I'm going to do this. Oh no, that's the wrong one. Silly. What am I doing? This. Oh, good grief. I wanted to bring this over from last month. Move this out of the way. And do Joy. Okay, so for this, I wanted, and they had us use early espresso for this. So, and this just gives the Santa face a little more. There. Ta-da! So there's that. And, okay, so I'm going to put him in the middle, well, down just a little bit. And then I'm going to put J and the Y, maybe. I guess this is maybe over a little too much, isn't it? I don't know if I can get it off there. Sometimes you can, and sometimes you can't. I don't know if I can. I want to move it over. I should have paid a little more attention just because. Okay, so if I want this here, I want this here. So let me just make sure we have enough room for them. Kind of like, I guess the Y is just a little bigger than the J because of the, excuse me, the arms sticking out. I'm just going to put this flat here. And this flat over here. Whoop, wait a minute. it up a little higher than it. There. And I'm going to put him flat also because the tag is popped up. Like that. And then I was thinking, I think I'm going to add the ho 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 up here. Yeah, I think I like that. Now, this I will use. Where's my take your pick? I'm going to put these on the back because these are so little. The letters are so little, I want to be able to. Ho, ho, ho. And hopefully that's enough. If not, I can stick more under it after I get it on the card. Did I get them all? Oh, this one didn't come off. There. Now, I put this just like that, I think. Wait a minute. Put the middle in first. There. That's good. Just like that. And then I thought maybe I would use some of these gold swirls from that, I forgot it right now. I know what it's called, but I can't tell you right now. But the set that they just brought out. I don't even know if you can get any of these anymore. They may all be gone. But there's that, because it picks up the gold from there. Okay, so there's that. And then flip this guy over if I can, because he came off the glue dot. Oh, come here. Trying to get away from me. There's a glue dot. Oh, maybe it's not. Right there. And if you have some of these little glue dots, if you have something like that happens and the glue dot comes off and you can't get it back on, you can always use one of these, or even just a dot of liquid glue will work. So, and then I thought on the inside, I'm using from last month's 'Tis the Season to Be Jolly. And this is light enough. I think I can do it. I could put a piece of white in there, but I think I'm going to do this. And just because this will be dark enough, I'm using the cherry cobbler. There. Ho, 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 joy. 'Tis the season to be jolly. And you can add a Merry Christmas if you want on that. Happy Holidays, whatever. I'm just going to leave that. Okay. So, I move this to the side. All right. And then I have one more I want to put together for you. And again, I'm using some things from last month and more from this month, actually, than I did on this one. I just think that's kind of fun. So I'm glad my sister tried that and didn't like it, so I could use it. Okay, so this one I wanted, I hope I got this measured correctly. I thought I did, or maybe just a smidge. Okay. I want to put some of the red from the red and white glimmer paper. It's in our mini catalog. Hopefully this is going to stick. It doesn't always stick well to... Up. Up, 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 up. Okay, here. Okay, now I'm going to do it on this side. So hopefully I can really see what I'm doing and cover up all the little... I thought I had measured correctly, but I think it could have been about an 1/8, 16th to an 1/8 of an inch bigger, but it's all right. I think it's going to work. Okay. And now it's top to bottom, it's the same. Okay. I don't have it exactly in the middle, but that's good enough. And then this one, So this one I wanted to, because of the green, I'm going to use some green. It's probably a little longer than it needs to be there too, but I'm going to put this through both of these. Now, they suggested gluing these together, and when I made it yesterday, I didn't glue them. I just let them go free. I'll see what I think once I get it done, if I want it, to be more stationary or to be able to move. This is really long, much longer than I needed it to be, but oh well, it's okay. Again, I'm going to do the bows. Okay, wait a minute. Pull this a little bit. Hopefully I'm keeping this up where you can see it okay. Yep. There's that. I'm going to put this right here. And then this, and actually, do I have, where's the green? I just thought of this. I didn't think of this earlier. Okay, where's my green? The shaded spruce is over here. I just want a little bit of color on this. I'm just going to do a little bit of green right along the edge like this. Whoop, went over a little bit. That's okay. I need to have it back here more, but it's going to go there. And what I may do, just to kind of even it out, since I got a little more in the middle than I meant to, just do that. Ta-da! Actually, I kind of like that. Okay. Sometimes we have happy accidents. Okay, so what I wanted to do on this one, because they had to use just the candy cane, but I want to do this guy and this guy. And then just put Happy Holidays over it. Okay, so let me see here. Oop. Just right here. Oop. Like that. That. Maybe even just a little bit over the hat. Just like that. Actually, I don't think I think I want this tipped a little more. So more like that, I guess. And then be holidays here. Yep. This be a little more like, I'm gonna do this. Wait a minute. I'm going to put this on a couple of dimensionals and add here. I'm going to kind of grab that in there. Sometimes it helps if you have extra pieces to just have it be on both of them like that. Okay. So this, do just like that. I think that's going to be just, maybe he needs a little more. Like that. And I think I'm going to pop that up too. So if you don't want, as many dimensionals on yours, you don't have to. I just decided I want that. So if you don't want like that many dimensionals, one of them that I put dimensions on, either the tag or the circle. You don't have, you have one of them just be glued down if you don't want all the height of the the dimensionals. And I think I am going to leave this because actually I think what I might do, wait a minute, maybe like this, and I think what I'm going to do here is, so I can just stick that there. There we go. And for this, do I want any more bling on there? 1 second here, sorry. Oh, and then the inside of this has to be white. I don't know if I have a piece of white available, ready to go. I don't think so. Let me see real quickly. What's this? Ah, oh no, that's a card, isn't it? Okay, let me do this. I like, for the inside of my cards, I usually like 5 by 3 3/4. I don't know if I cut that the best way for this piece, but there we go. Okay, and on the inside of this one, happy holidays, and let me see. What do I want? Here's this one, and what did I do with the other one? I just had it here. Now, of course, I'm not finding it. Here's this from the other set. Oh, here. Okay, I'll do it on here. Happy holidays. I may just go, Santa Claus is coming to town. Is there another? No, I do the other set. I had it out here. Now it is eluding me right now, but that's okay. Excuse me. Oh, what did I just hit the white? What did I do with it? All right, wait a minute. Did it get put in here by accident? Can I pick this up? Oh, no, that's not it. Oh my goodness. You probably saw where, oh, here it is. So you probably saw where I put it. Okay. Up this way. Santa Claus is coming to town. Maybe put this up here. Maybe I might have liked it better to have it down a little more, but I'm doing it that way. Or I could do it this side. Let me see if I like it down a little better. I decided Merry Christmas. Got it off a little, but that's okay. There we go. I think I like that a little better, down a little more. Okay. Or this is, I should really be doing this on here, so I'm not grabbing my other things that I'm working on. Oop. It'd be helpful if I put it in here right side up, wouldn't it? There we go. Okay. So there we go. So here's these 3. I just made this. I made before we went live, or before I started taping, and these 2 I did while you were watching. Actually, I'm going to trim this down just a little. It's just a little too much. Okay, and this one, let me see. Same with this. I think I need to. Whoop, why is that not sticking? Oh, because I didn't take the. Apparently I didn't take this protective part off there. That's why it wasn't sticking. There. Silly girl. There. Okay. There we go. There they are, all 3. So hope you like those. And, because I decided to bring that in just because they did say, they were made to be like companion sets. So that's why I decided to bring those in. Hope you like that. Comments are always welcome. We just ask that, we just try to be kind to each other. If you have not subscribed, I would appreciate it if you hit the subscribe button. On Friday, on my Stamping Around the Dining Room Table page, I will be doing a fun fold with this month's kit. Okay, so hopefully you can join me for that. All right, so hope you have a great week. And until we meet again, happy crafting, my friends. Bye-bye.